This guy, Weston Hughes. And the bad news is, yeah, so from the canvas to the streets, count on bad news, Weston Hughes. Dropping the note on the altercation. Okay? The funniest stuff as of late, I've been going between you and fucking the World Entertainment on Sam Walker. Shit. You know, it seems as if they're all in cahoots with the storylines, and then other actions would fucking make you think otherwise, huh? But somewhere along the line, they're all full of it. You know that? Yeah, and your stuff with Darren G is always amazing. What we're going to talk about and get into today, though, is Mr. Billy Moore in his locker room. You know, what would you call it? Altercation? All right, Mr. Hughes, tell us what it is. Huh?
Billy Moore and brother of ex-Liverpool professional footballer, England international, Jamie Carragher. The brother's name is Paul Carragher.
What an
introduction. Yesterday got into a massive tear-up at David Lloyd Gym in Kirby, I believe it was. We've got some footage of it floating about, and there's various clips. Both men got arrested.
Okay, I should say I've seen the clips. I believe he's going to put more context to it, though, but yeah, all right, let's
It's a popular opinion for a fray, which is fighting in a public place and causing a disturbance and other people's fear for their safety.
Ooh.
And it can actually hold a
Why are they doing that?
hefty sentence.
All right, yeah, this is what I saw. You see that action right there? That's the short clip, but you take a close look, they're already locked up. And so who threw the first blow? I have a feeling the guy in the blue shorts. I don't think Billy did. I think the guy in the blue shorts struck first, because when I seen Billy kind of had a black eye. And it just looks like something that's standard from someone that gets off the first strike, fucking, you know. So let's watch this, though. And I heard a lot of people saying that he couldn't separate, too. And I find that funny, because when the guy finally goes in for the actual bite, Billy fucking just face pushes him and backs it off. It's not like the dude immediately came forward or anything like that after that. So I believe he created the separation that stopped the altercation. So Billy's gouging, right? And I can't see the other dude's arm, so I don't know technically if he's maybe wrapped around, fish hooking on an ear or trying to gouge another eye. We don't know if Billy was even biting him at this point. Fucking, it's kind of hard to see. I don't believe he is, though. I think he's going for the gouge, because I bet you he got struck, dude moved in, and this is probably within the first seconds of them being clinched up. And so extreme measures, or maybe the dude went in for the bite already and one time, and that's why Billy's face masking him right there. Whoo! This had a lot of potential to get worse. I was real surprised when I saw how quick it separated, because most of the time when it makes it to a point like this, you're already elevated to primal levels, you know what I mean? So I guess that might have spooked the one or two of them after that it elevated that high. The biting and gouging. Get off me. Okay, looks like he slowed down this so we could see the damage. Yeah, and that's what I recalled too was excuse me, Weston. Was that just seems to me, it's not like they stood up and fucking squared off and fucking had some range or anything. I think some sort of strike happened immediately on the other dude's behalf. Funny enough, they both got like the same blue shorts on. Billy did separate that, though.
Mate, Liverpool was actually fucking mad.
Hell yeah, from what I watched.
People just running around.
Knockout audits and all those boys that captured.
Committing offences, doing fucking all sorts of madness continually.
Yeah.
Fucking Sam Walker, Connor
Damn
Jevons,
circus.
Darren G, and even like the sensible ones who are now like reformed characters like Billy Moore, ex-professional footballers, families, and this and that, just scrapping in David Lloyd, mate. It does.
It's green light there, huh? All systems go. All right.
Does make me laugh. And I like Billy a lot, actually. I speak to him quite regular. He's a really, really nice fella.
Yeah, I think Billy's solid.
Unfortunate that this has happened. Doesn't look to be the instigator in this video, although we have only got a...
I don't know nothing about the other guy.
15 seconds or whatever. But what we can see is Billy Moore is going for a serious eye gouge.
Oh, yeah.
Together. Billy Moore gets a little bit of space, fingers deep in the eye. You hear like the bloke fucking grunt.
Going for
Sounds
it.
like he's
Committed.
in lots of fucking pain and it looks bad. It's like knuckle deep in the fella's eye. And
Yeah, they were about to get some primal noises in there. I believe there was a little bit of the there was about to be some primal noises going down there.
Carragher goes to bite Billy on the cheek. Billy sort of shoves him off. I think they're both saying get off to each other at the time. And you see they separate and Billy's got blood down him. I think Billy had quite a
Yeah, he
shine
did
on
have
his
some
eye.
on his chest, huh?
There's a few rumours circulating. I've heard a few different things about
Okay, here we go.
what actually happened, but the general consensus is that Carragher had a watch on, a Rolex watch, which was the same as Billy's. Billy basically couldn't find his watch and said, "Is that mine?" or accused him of taking it. Or did he pick it up or whatever?
Whether it's true or not, I've seen things like this happen. Most of the time, that's when people are intoxicated, though, and they think someone else picked up the drink or has their phone or knew where their lady's purse went when their lady lost it and shit. Yeah, you see all types of shit like that out in the bars.
Then Billy went in his locker and he found his own watch, and the bloke was asking him for an apology.
Not in the
Apparently
locker.
Billy
Well, I guess,
refused,
yeah, in the
and
locker room,
bloke
huh?
has headbutted him. But we don't know. These are rumours.
Oh, hold up. Let's pull that back. That sounds about right. Either probably if they're that close up and it's on the right side, it could have been a hook or like who knows? I don't know how that guy's abilities, but yeah, it seemed to be Billy's left eye. So the dude either struck him with his right hand or headbutted him and tilted it in.
Then Billy went in his locker and he found his own watch, and the bloke was asking him for an apology. Apparently Billy refused, and then the bloke has headbutted him. But we don't know. These are rumours. There's another one that I saw that something to do with him and the guy's cousin had boxed before. Billy and the guy's cousin had boxed before, and Carragher spat on him, which sounds pretty hard to believe. Another one was there.
That sounds kind of like a stretch, and wouldn't that already have came up or been handled before or some shit like that? I don't know, a long grudge over that. I could see it though. Speaking of which, yeah, Bisbing, I recall back in the day, I always appreciated him as a fighter and all, but the motherfucker was like an asshole. Didn't he spit into the corner of another team's, he spit into like his opponent's fucking corner onto the coaches and shit like that. What's up with the spitting, people? Let's keep that down and fucking, no need for the boys to pull up with blueberries and cherries and put a face mask on you and some shackles to haul you off, because that is an offense, at least out here. It's a nasty one, too, especially nowadays. You never know. You don't want that hepatitis in the eyes.
Started by the swimming pool and then went into the changing rooms, which could be true. As the police were called...
That sounds kind of natural, too, right? But over what? Yeah, I guess, if someone says a snarky comment and shit and you become a public figure, kind of how Billy Moore is, then they may be a bit triggered by it. It could have been an old feud, huh?
Like you would have thought that David Lloyd
Strange it went so
staff
primal.
were the ones that phoned him, do you know what I mean? So maybe that is the case. It's hard to sort of sift through what sort of is true and what sort of isn't true. Darren G obviously seemed very, very happy about the situation. He was on there laughing.
I did see I caught a quick clip of him like rubbing his hands and getting all giddy, and he said, "Is this what it feels like to be a troll?" I can't do his fucking voice, but yeah, he was a happy, giddy motherfucker.
Yeah, and this and that, and
Dirty work.
listen, you don't want to see two like 50-year-old blokes just slapping in a David Lloyd gym. Do you? But it is what it is, I suppose. Billy didn't, like I said, didn't seem to be the aggressor in the situation. But
that's what I think.
Until we find out a little bit more about it, or more footage comes out, we don't really know. But what I will say is, as people are commenting on.
That's what Darren G was getting real giddy about. He's like, eventually that footage is gonna surface.
Billy says that he's a fighter, but he couldn't even create space, and Billy's got beaten up, and
yeah, I've seen this.
All this sort of thing, like
some bullshit.
We got like that clip's got a bit slowed down at the end.
It's also
like
bullshit.
7-second clip.
Even in that 7-second clip, it's a bullshit statement. Tell me otherwise. Did he not create the fucking separation? They were both contracted, right? And then they weren't they were clinched up, but they weren't in like a proper clinch or anything. And fucking then Billy, where he was holding his face, he just let go with his other arm and fucking just doubled up and fucking face pushed and pumped it like a fucking basketball. I think the dude drew back a fair distance, and it seemed they didn't want to escalate from there. Good on them for that. What more is
I
it?
can't imagine that this fight was longer than about 20 seconds long.
Yeah, if that, huh?
Sam Walker's come out even and said if Billy was throwing punches, the bloke wouldn't have lasted very long. And I believe that to be true because we've seen footage of Billy sparring, we've seen that he can fight, he used to box.
Hold up, did we just get some Sam Walker fucking exclusive fucking news?
Out even and said if Billy was throwing punches, the bloke wouldn't have lasted very long. And I believe this fight was longer than about 20 seconds long. Sam Walker's come out even and said if Billy was throwing punches, the bloke wouldn't have lasted very long. And I believe that to be true because we've seen footage of Billy sparring, we've seen that he can fight, he used to box. I know people say
we got a proper analyst in the dude.
Why would it be a lie? In a street fight situation like that, everything happens very, very quickly. Someone's latched onto you, grabbing you. How are you supposed to create space when you've got someone hanging off your neck trying to bite you? Do you know what I mean? It's like he's done what, and then other people have said, "Oh, he's a shithouse for gouging his eye." Well, the bloke's trying to bite him, and who knows what happened? If it is true,
yeah. Once it escalates, fucking. You gotta expect the other dance partner is gonna escalate as well. And there's a lot of people that will jump to extremes, especially, it all depends on where you're at, but there's a lot of people that jump to extremes nowadays. And fucking, how many body cam shootings do you see happen where it happens just as quick, but within that 20 seconds, someone pulls something out and lays someone down? It's fucked up. Have a little resolve, everyone, let's go.
bloke just headbutted him out of the blue, then he's probably been took by surprise. And
that's what I think happened.
Though, it doesn't look like anyone's really lost a fight. It just looks like two blokes fucking grabbing each other and fucking one of them's trying to gouge and the other one's trying to bite. It's just a shit situation. But anyway, we've gone on to the police get called and footage have been leaked of the police coming and all this, that and the other. There's a really, really funny clip of Carragher's brother going
I ain't seen that.
And seeing the police are darting back.
I don't know who the dude is.
It really, really made me laugh.
He said, nope. The music. I can't tell the size of the guy. Billy looks pretty thick, but it did seem that the dude had a little bit of strength with him. Oh, fuck. I guess he's worked up. They just got done at the gym, hot and heavy, sweaty. Nasty work.
Shut up, you guys.
For the OGs. That's the other thing that was funny, though. That dude was just calling him a rat or something. And hello, that's just what happens when the cops arrive on scene and there's an altercation. I don't know. No one knows what the fuck he said or didn't say, but fucking, you're definitely gonna have to face him.
They can't really give statements there.
Over here, most of the time it's just mutual combat in a lot of states, and it's just on whether one person wants to press charges on another. And if it wasn't like an unprovoked attack, fucking most of the time, fucking both parties will just fucking part ways.
But if that's going on this podcast,
If intoxication's involved, they're hauling someone out because that's a different charge, and that's what caused it.
shut up, you gas.
Yeah, he is. A lot of people be hating on Billy Moore and shit, but when you're a public figure like that, and you got your own story, people just gonna have opinions anyways.
You've got someone there saying, shut up, you grass, and all, but you're a grass. All these Liverpool people, they like to call each other grasses, don't they?
Oh, is this what it is?
It's just like every single one of them are calling each other. I don't think any of them are, not many of them.
It's the excuse for violence.
Some, but yeah. Just because Billy is speaking to the police in this clip, now, I'm going to be real frank about this, and I'm not just saying this because I like him. I'm saying this because it's the truth. Yeah. If you are in a fight in a public place,
Yeah, exactly.
the street, the shop, a pub, the gym, the fucking supermarket,
Expect it.
the bookies, wherever you may fight someone,
Okay.
and the police get called, and you are there until they get there, the police are going to come and speak to you before you get arrested. And they both did get arrested.
Nice, proper, slow speed to get it across to everybody. The man speaking absolutely. Why it shouldn't even call it truth? It should be common knowledge, right?
It's just
You know what it is though? It's the fucking internet, man. People got to comment. People got to say something, and everyone's tribalistic and has some sort of fucking opposition to each person. And fucking, as many as love you, hate you, and shit. It's all good. But the stupidity is what the man's trying to point out here, and I completely agree with it.
ridiculous. It's just a stupid thing to say. It just doesn't. It really doesn't make any sense. I know obviously the clip was Carragher's brother getting marched out to the police car, but Billy also got arrested as well. So just because there's footage of Carragher's brother would have been speaking to the police at some point or another. The police need to work out what actually happened. And people were saying that, oh, Billy phoned the police. Even Sam Walker come out and said that Billy phoned the police.
Wait a minute, how the fuck is he gonna phone the police when he's in the middle of the... You think he phoned the police on the watch or something before? I don't think so, man. Fucking, that's like someone that was standing by with their phone, or fucking a lady that heard something, or the front desk, or maybe even security. Who knows?
Based on what? David Lloyd, the gym. Look, I wasn't there, but let's have it right. David Lloyd, the gym, obviously.
Is that a string of gyms out there?
They're in a fucking changing room. Someone's going to go out and go...
You just have the Cujo eye when the light hit you.
Get off! Scuff. Shoes slipping on the
Yeah.
It's pretty self-explanatory,
Exactly.
isn't it? Like, if they did start arguing by the swimming pool and they end up fighting people, so like, come on. So this is just fucking ridiculous. Anymore. Anyway, Billy Moore came out on his Twitter or Facebook, one or two, I don't know, I've seen a screenshot of it, but I've got it here anyway, so I'm going to put it up, addressing the actual situation of what happened.
Okay.
And about him being a grass and this and that. We can't say too much on the situation, but about him grassing or grassing. And Billy says, facts,
I was
not
gonna read
fiction. Let's get straight to the point. I'm no grass. I've been arrested for an affray after the gym contacted the police. I'm aware there are videos going around with incorrect information.
Of course.
People are making assumptions and claims which are
Oh,
untrue.
could you imagine that?
Affray is a legal term referring to a noisy public fight or brawl between two or more people that disturbs the peace.
That's where we're at present day, huh? Man, what's understood doesn't need to be explained, but I guess there's a lot of misunderstandings out here.
I've been police bailed after spending 19 hours in the cells, and I have not It's
Motherfucker
statement
needs to
regarding
stretch.
assault on anybody. I can discuss the matter in question. I can't discuss the matter in question, but I do appreciate all your messages. And although my reading skills under pressure are not quite up to scratch,
I thought they were good.
you get what he was trying to say in that message, and it makes a lot of sense, really. He's done 19 hours in the cells, so no reason to lie. The videos are out there for everyone to see, and this is it.
And Billy's like an old family man, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just 19 hours, but that sucks. He fucking, hey, could be a lot worse, huh? We know if they're going to end up anyone pressing charge or anything? I don't think we know that, huh?
Will they get charged for the afraid? Maybe, because there's so much footage of it out there, and
Oh, yeah, how does that work? Like, over here we got like the DA that would like, does the state or the city go against them even if they ain't into pressing charges? I don't know how that works over there.
and they maybe want to make an example of it, especially if David Lloyd, the gym, are kicking off about it. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see about that. But as Billy has been in and out of jail many years ago, but he has, and with a criminal past and everything, and afraid can be a real tough sentence. So I don't know, though, people get away with fucking.
Oh, yeah. Where was his charges at and fucking how long ago? I guess as far as within the UK that he's ever caught. And how will that affect him if he does get hit with something?
Isn't there? So, who knows? We'll see. Anyways, boys, let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching. Adios.
Just shared it with you.
The Bosch.
All right, big up, Weston.
Billy Moore.